Sorry, I did not see you there at all. No, thank you for your concern. I'm doing okay, but just feeling a little bit down, honestly. If you have the time, I can indulge you. Perhaps that'll lighten my burden as well. You do have the time? Thank you so much. It's not every day that people take time out of their day to listen to a stranger's story. My story, it's not that long actually, quite simple. I come from a very remote area, a place where we don't have much, but I always wanted to be a Pokemon trainer. I tried so hard, and since we don't have a Pokemon professor, I could never get myself my first Pokemon. That's when I decided to just run away from home. I ran really far away, exactly here, a year ago. I looked out into the ocean, right over there, and I saw the legendary Pokemon Azelf for the very first time. Do you know the legendary Pokemon Azelf? You do? Wait, how do you know of it? Oh, you're a Pokemon trainer yourself. That's amazing. So I guess in that case you might be able to relate to what I'm about to say. Maybe. But anyways, I saw Azelf and you might not believe this because everybody says Azelf lives at Lake Valor, but Lake Valor is not that far from here. If you go up north, Lake Valor shows up. So it's not that unbelievable to think that Azelf might show up over here at Route 213 as well. I don't know why, but after I saw Azelf, I knew something was going to happen. Something important in my life is going to happen. On that very day when I went home, my uncle, who lives in another town in Sinnoh, he sent me my very first Pokemon. And when I got that Pokemon, I decided that I'm going to be the best trainer there ever is. And one day I'm going to come back and I'm going to catch Azelf myself. I just felt like the Azelf wanted to be a part of my team, but it's waiting for me to be strong enough to actually join. But this is where it gets a little bit terrible. It's been a year and I still have no gym badges. I have 3 Pokemon now in my team, including the very first I got as a present. But no matter how hard I try, I just can't seem to beat the very first gym, which is the Whalestone gym. I've tried 17 times now and no luck whatsoever. I feel really demotivated, just really directionless. I'm not really sure what to do, so I showed up here again exactly a year later to see maybe if I can find Azelf one more time. Maybe that gives me the motivation I need. Maybe that gives me the answers I need. Because right now, I just feel lost. Tell you what, you said you're a trainer, right? How many gym badges do you have? 3? Which cities? You also have Veilstone badge? That's the one I can't seem to get then. You already have it. Wow. I have a request if you really want to cheer me up. I know it's a really odd request to make, especially because I'm sure our Pokemon are not even close. But can you please battle me? I really want to see what it feels like to be strong. Maybe seeing you is going to motivate me to get stronger as well. Maybe that gives me the answer I need. So please tell me, can you battle me? Thank you so much. So then, in that case, I am ready as well. Let's battle. Gyarados, huh? Well, there's a reason you have 3 gym badges, but I'm not gonna give up that easy. Go, Magikarp! Alright, Magikarp, use, Splash, I guess? That's the only thing you know, right? Magikarp! Oh no. Anyway, go Bidoof! Alright, Bidoof, use Tackle when you get the opportunity. Or if you get the opportunity. Just use Tackle. Oh, that's surprising. You're okay. I really thought you were also gonna go flying like the Magikarp. What a well-written research paper. What just happened? Wait, is that a Bidoof? Wait a minute. I've been looking for a Bidoof all this time, the 1 in a billion rare Bidoof, and this Bidoof just falls from the sky? Maybe it's a sign. Yeah, you're the Bidoof I've been looking for all this time. Oh, this is gonna be so fun. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk my very first Pokemon ever in this battle. I forfeit. I don't want to do this anymore. You know, it's so apparent how you and I are just a completely different breed of Pokemon trainers. I'm not even close to your level. I've just realized something while we were battling. Sometimes the things you love in life, they don't really love you back, and you can give and you can give. You can give until the milk tanks come home, but sometimes you just get nothing in return. You know, I used to have doubt. I really did suffer from a lot of doubt. Every single time I would challenge the Pokemon gym in Whalestone City, and I would lose really, really badly. And I would always ask myself this one question. Why do I still keep doing this? Why do I keep tormenting myself with loss after loss? It's not good for a human mentality to incur that many losses. But I always told myself, you know, I'm passionate about this. I just can't stop. I just can't quit. But at some point, you have to accept the writing on the wall. And I think what the writing on the wall says is that I'm just not cut out to be a Pokemon trainer. Yeah, I don't think I'm cut out to be one. And I lost 2 of my Pokemon that I caught. I just have my first ever Pokemon I received exactly a year ago left. So where does that leave me? I mean, I'm back to the very first square where I started. 1 year of my progress just completely wasted. I don't even know what to do with it anymore. Huh? What are you pointing towards? I don't see anything. Are you trying to cheer me up? Don't worry about cheering me up. As much as I am ambitious, I'm also quite a realist. And I can see the writing on the wall. And what the writing says is it's time to probably just hang up my boots. So I will be fine. I know how to cope with something like this. What? That's a Wailord, right? It's so weird. I've never seen a Wailord this close to the shore. Bizarre. I guess that was a little bit funny. Well, I guess there's something good that came out of today. But as I was saying, I just lost 2 of my Pokemon, and I didn't get to see Azelf as well. I waited and waited, and I looked. Wait. That's Azelf. That is Azelf. No, wait. Wait, where are you going? What? What was that? Why did Azelf appear now of all times? Now, there has to be a meaning to it. There was a meaning to it last time as well. Wait. Maybe it's a message from Azelf. Maybe what I'm thinking is the end of my career. Maybe it's just the start of it. What I'm trying to say is, maybe this is an opportunity for me to restart. Maybe you were the catalyst that sets this in motion, and Azelf knew that, so it waited for the battle to conclude. You know what? That might actually be it. So that means you and me meeting here had a purpose. You know, I actually didn't have much of an experience being a Pokemon trainer because I come from such a remote place. I barely interacted with any other trainers. I just consistently challenged the gym over and over again and kept losing, but battling you really gave me insight on what it means to be a Pokemon trainer, how to think about Pokemon battling, how to actually catch Pokemon, which Pokemon to catch, and how to train them. And I'm sure there's a lot more I can learn from you as well. Yes, I have an idea. We're gonna have not a rival relation. You're gonna be my teacher and I'm gonna be your student. I'm gonna learn as much as I can from you, if that is okay. Good. But this is the relation that's gonna end with me beating you. I don't care if you become champion of Sinnoh, I don't care if you become champion of the whole Pokemon world. No matter how strong you are, I'm gonna be stronger and I'm gonna beat you. And then I'm gonna catch Azelf as well, eventually. To that effect, can you give me your Poketch number, please? Yes, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna really start bothering you from now on, asking you questions. It is starting to get a little bit late, but before we go, I never told you my name and you never told me yours. I am Mel, and you are? Huh, what a nice name. I'm so excited about this, opportunity to explore my Pokemon trainer career again, that I'm just gonna stay here for the night. Do you like to camp out? No? Oh, you like to stay at a cabin or a house, huh? Tell you what, are you going towards Pastoria City? You are? Okay. I have here with me a card. You're gonna see a small house right between this beach if you go left, and northwest to be precise. Go northwest, a little before Pastoria City, somewhere in the middle between where we are and Pastoria City, you're gonna see a small house. That is actually a small, hut being taken care of by a person, and I have an arrangement with that guy, so he lets me stay for free, but he's gonna ask you for money for a night, so if you show him this, he's gonna let you stay a night for free without any costs. Yeah, that's the least I can do, especially after you invigorated my spirit to continue being a Pokemon trainer. So here you go. Yeah, alright. I'm really bad at ending conversations, but what I will say though is the next time we see each other, I'm going to be a lot stronger than I am now. And you better be careful, because you're not going to even realize it. Before you blink, I'm going to be much stronger than you. Yes, thank you so much. Regardless, thank you so much. And since I'm really bad at ending conversations, I hope you leave now, because I don't know what else to do.